Torch here for Markham 3D, and today we're going to be making stuff. We're going to continue on with our garage project. The camera's up there. I've moved it a little bit, done a little bit of reorganizing. Let's just check, is the live stream functioning? Because I have absolutely no idea. Let me just quickly jump over into youtube.com/Markham3D/live. Let me press enter on that. There we go. Beautiful. It is working. I can hear myself talking. Let us now carry on. So just quickly, we've been working on this. We worked on this on Wednesday, kind of started building the garage asset. And what else were we doing? And over on Twitch, which I'm kind of going to be dumping it'll be a lot less formal, even though this isn't really formal. I've been also working on kind of like the race car. So we spoke about, if you guys remember, I do like this idea, but I think we could do something better. And so this is kind of like the car concept that I'm coming up with. So it'll be a two-seater car. We've got some engines in the back. So we can quickly, oh my goodness, come on, turn blender. You can do it. There we go. If I now just quickly delete this, and I'm just going to grab these doors, G, hold control, and just snap it in place. This is kind of the idea of kind of like the buggy type car that I was thinking about. That wheel's a little bit weird. Oh, that's because the mirror modifier needs to go on there. Okay. And so this is kind of like the type of car that I was thinking of that they could be working on in the back. Hello, CG How. Hello, Eschen? Essen? Welcome. So the car's coming along quite nicely. So that's going to be something where I'm just going to kind of jump on Twitch and just kind of dabble around. So if you want, jump over there and check that out. But let's continue on with this. I don't have a plan. Probably we will start building up the walls. You look sexy. Keep it up, mans. I look sexy. The project looks sexy. We will start working on maybe the exterior. Let's start building that up. Maybe we'll start off with something a little bit light. Let's just create some cardboard boxes that we're going to be putting on there. So I'm just going to go Shift A. Let's go in Mesh. Let's add in a cube. Let's turn on screencast keys, just in case somebody wants to follow along for some odd reason. I'm going to go GZ and snap that up. I want to make a cardboard box. I'm getting a lot of lag in Blender at the moment, but that's fine. We'll deal with that later. Let's put an edge loop in here and an edge loop in there. I'm just trying to think, how am I going to cut this up? I mean, we could cheat and not worry about having, we can just have two flaps. Let's just go with that. So if I come into this section, go V to rip. Did that rip everything? Nope, that ripped the center there. That's not what I want. But I do want to rip this and this. So we'll go V to rip. And then technically now if I grab that, Control plus G. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Okay, let's grab, I'm going to get rid of this edge loop to start off with. Delete edge loop. Let's come into here, GZ. Let's make sure, there we go. So that flap is working, but I know this one is also working. Ah, delightful. Let's have a look. It's amazing software. It is amazing. How much time a single CG artist does it take to complete an animation? Man, the whole process should take, it should be simplified. So I don't know if you've been following the channel, but I did make a short film in 10 days. Oh my goodness, that was so time consuming. But I mean, it all depends what kind of technologies you're going to go with. If you're going to go down my route and use motion capture and so on and so forth, you know, you could do it quicker. Brian, welcome. Thank you. You could probably make it cool. I mean, hang on. Yes. You could make a short film quicker, but still you need to test your technologies. That was something that I didn't fully do. I probably could have done a little bit better and a little bit more testing. What have I done there? Oh, cheese and whiskers. Let me just delete this. Let me just grab, oh, there we go. Okay. Alt M last. Alt-M last. I have Facebook open somewhere. Let's just close all those windows because I don't need them. I'm just going to quickly just clean up this mesh here. Whoops. Alt-M last because for some reason this is here. Delete faces. Oh, shush phone. My phone is going nuts because Bevel, welcome. We just had the Prime Minister announcement about stuff that's happening with the coronavirus. Oh my goodness, what is this? You're already breaking my heart, Blender. Delete vertices. Vertices, and then we come and let's go delete this edge loop. Let's grab this edge loop. E to extrude scale on the x-axis. Lovely jubblies. So this is what we've got. I'm going to come into the solid modifier, even though I could probably get away with not having it. I'm still going to just put it on slightly. And let's make a few boxes. So I'm going to go Shift D, X, kind of. Okay, we're going to create 3 versions, which actually, let's go back and we'll UV unwrap that correctly. Oliver, welcome. For example, in Unreal Engine, the modeling stage can be accomplished faster. What do you mean the modeling stage can be faster? Because at the end of the day, an environment needs to be modeled. Even if you got mega scans and you're not, finding all the correct assets, you still need to model something. So let's just quickly go UV. How am I going to do this? I'm going to grab these edges. Control E, mark seam. And then the bottom here, Control E, mark seam. So I'm going to select all that Smart UV project. Oakley dokley. Let's come into UV editing. All right, now let's come into, I just want to add in material. Oh, I haven't updated my PBR combo. Ah, dang it. Do I have cardboard in here? Crud. Paper? Paper? No cardboard. Dang it. Oh, let's check. KitOps. Is KitOps have paper? Concrete dowcows. No. Bah. Fine. All right. We'll come back to texturing the box later, and hopefully those materials have been updated. But now that's UV unwrapped. Let's add in our extra geometry, like so. And I think we've got some issues here with the vertices, that some of them aren't joined up, like this one. Alt-M at Alt-merge by distance. Alt-M by distance. And now we've got this. Beautiful. I'm just going to put a few edge loops in here. What do we got? Dan, welcome. Thank you for coming, buddy. SA have closed the borders because of coronavirus. ACT hasn't yet. Oops, we still got some vertice issues here. But I think I'm actually meant to be in Adelaide in 2 weeks. However, that ain't happening, which is very unfortunate. Alt-M merge by distance. Because I was looking forward to going home for a little bit, but we'll wait a couple of months. Okay, so now we've got this box, and now we can start kind of like mutilating it a little bit. So let's grab this, press O for proportional editing, come to the top, connected only, and we're just going to kind of like, just raise these flaps a little bit. Maybe we'll bring this one down like so. So it's a little bit open, and why not if I grab this and go GY, and it's kind of like the delivery man was not a happy chappy when he brought it in. Let's go GY. There we go. How's that looking? Nice. And then we go shade smooth. Looks like crud, but as always, we come into the normals, object data, come into normals, auto smooth, crispy. Yes, there's no need to model an environment using vertices and points, but you can aggregated blocks. That's going to be kind of boring just to see blocks everywhere, though. Okay, so from there, let's grab, actually, we've got that right there as well. Let's go duplicate this. This one can be more open. Whoops. Okay, we'll grab this whole edge, GZ, bring that in, kind of like this. So it looks like someone has been ruffling through these. Really bent that box up, GZ, bring that about down. Let's grab these sections in here. Once again, we'll push them in. And maybe someone has decided to sit on it a little bit. Oh, we got some vertices there that aren't matching up, which is slightly annoying. That's fine then. We'll grab, that's because this section here and this section, GZ, and that should fix that problem there. There we go, look at that. Spicy. Okay, what do we got? And let's damage one more box. Let's grab these two, scale on the Y, bring that in. Oops, let's grab that vertex. I don't like it too much. Come on. Let's maybe select that vertex and just give it a bit of a rotation. GZ. So something like that. Let's grab this vertex and just bend that down a smidgen. Yeah, cool beans. So let's now maybe scale all these to a correct size, because these are at the moment 2 meters by 2 meters. That's a little bit big. So let's go scale by 0.25. And so now these are 0.5 meter by 0.5 meter. Let's grab these and dump them. Let me just quickly rename that so we don't lose them later. SM_box_1. Actually, we'll go A. Let's copy that. Let's bring that, Control V, B, and that is C. Okay, so let's kind of just start filling up these areas. Something like that. Bring it in here. Oops, Controls, and we'll just plop them so they're sitting like that. All right. And the beauty is that we can just reuse them and then just give it a big rotation, and then nobody will be the wiser. There we go. Let's grab this section, Shift D, plant that one on there. So these two boxes we can get rid of because they're not going to work too well there, but we can throw one there, put it here, throw it there. There we go. Let's grab these two, and we will put these ones kind of just sitting on the ground. Spicy. All right. I want to build a helicopter landing thing, but I suffer a lot. Of what? Please teach us lessons if you have free time. Sure. If you jump over to Twitch, I'm sure you'll catch me roughly this time. I'm normally on every night. I do have now a secondary channel where I'm just going to be uploading those Twitch streams, just in case you don't want to go on there. But yeah, so there's that idea. And I'm pretty loose on that one. All right. How's that looking? I just want to put that shade smooth on everything because I didn't. Silly Marco. There we go. Shade smooth, auto smooth, and shade smooth, auto smooth. Let's just rotate this one here. Rotate this one on here. And we'll go G on the X, like so. Okay, let's kind of start putting in some sort of decal-y stuff. So let's open up File Explorer. Let's go into the D drive. Let's go into 3D Assets. Let's go into my Greebles. Who are we going to look at? Poly Workshop. What do we got in Poly Workshop? They're all individual parts. Are they? Oh, let's check this out. I would assume so, Brian. It's fairly straightforward, but I'm creating this scene, but it's so bad smoke simulation. So you're after smoke simulation or the actual landing pad? So we're just trying to find some assets here that rather than modeling them, let's just grab it and throw it across. Let's, I think, maybe 8. Yeah, let's jump on to Andrew Hodgkinson. Well, I think I haven't played with MantaFlow since the new release, but I've been having so many problems with it. Blender was constantly crashing on me. I wasn't having a fun time with MantaFlow. All right, so we're just having a quick look at what can we take and what can we I just want to stick on the wall. Ooh, actually, let's grab this one. Engine 2. It's going to be annoying to material that up, but that's fine. What's this one here? Let's grab. Ooh. Let's grab this. I'm going to grab all this and we will go Control J to join that puppy. Control S, and whoops, we should have renamed this SM underscore engine 4, not $4. Control S. Let's jump back over into our main project, file, import, link, no, append. So the difference between linking is it'll get the data from the other file and bring it across, where appending is it'll grab the file and bring it across. So linking will constantly reference the old Blender file. So for instance, if you move the whole project, you need to make sure you've got that as well, or you'll be missing a lot of assets. There'll be another video that'll be coming out on packing external data. I had a lot of problems with that with the project. And there's a few things to learn from that. What do we say? SM engine 4. Okay. So at the moment, the origin's over there, which is not what we want. So we go object, set origin to geometry. G. Let's rotate 90 degrees on the minus. And let's bring that down. Sorry. So, and this can kind of sit. I was thinking somewhere near the fridge. I mean, it could even sit on the roof if we thought about it. Whoops, come over here, buddy. So this is what we're looking at. I'm just trying to think of ways to put stuff. Rotate X minus, not, you jerk. Rotate Y 90 degrees on the minus. Rotate Z 90 degrees. Problem is you're not really going to see it, are you? So maybe what we'll do is, rather than that, let's go rotate 90 degrees minus. Put that about here-ish. Yeah. And I think that'll be a nice kind of like filler up against the wall there. So it's kind of going for that really sci-fi grungy look. Yeah, I'm down with that. That's right, Brian. He's even struggling with it. So yeah, Smoke Sim not having the best of time in my books. It would be nice if there was an add-on that just worked. Like, I mean, by that I mean you simply just put in information and go, just do this. Or just a whole bunch of presets. If you can put in like, this is how much I know my computer can handle. Make it like that. All right, so I do like that addition here. Let's grab, maybe we start expanding on this. I know then I'll have to hide it afterwards. But I kind of want to start putting in these windows. So let's come over here into our visibility. Where is it? Object data, wire. I want this to be solid now. And we can see that we can probably put in, let's go put an edge loop in here. Edge loop along there, and I think that's fine. Maybe we'll put an edge loop just in the center of this pillar just to be consistent. I'm going to grab these faces here, I to do an inset, and then I again. There we have it. From here, I'm going to extrude, whoops, E to extrude. So it kind of goes in, and this will be kind of like a bit of a frame. And then I'm going to press I again, and then E to extrude. And so if we kind of go in and have a look, you can see that we've got kind of these, yeah, like a frame that's sitting there holding that. Let's now go P to separate by selection. And this bit here is going to be our glass. So where are we? Come up into our main collection, plane. This is going to be SM underscore building underscore glass. This one's just going to be SM underscore building main. All right, what do we got? In the first shot, everything is fine, but in the end, it all comes down to Ron. I thought he died in a... What? Hey, John. No, Andrew's fine. He's working from home now. Duplicate models on the wall look a bit... Yes. So what that is just the back. I'm not too concerned about that. Does the model look good if you strip down some parts from... Does the model look good if you strip some parts from one of them, like external case parts? So you can see, yes. I probably will be doing that stuff as well. I'll be putting bits and pieces everywhere. I've got a duplicate floor, which is that. Let's just move that down just a smidgen so I don't have to worry about that. Let's actually work out the roll door. So I'm going to just put an, come on, edge loop through here. Let's grab this face of edge, GG, fine, GX, like so, scale X0, and I'm just going to delete that face, just so we can still kind of see, this is what it's roughly going to look like. So we've got a problem there. Okay, that's fine. Let's work around that. So if I go G, oh, geez, that's part of the building. Oh, you idiot. Okay, let's put maybe an edge loop through here. Let's put an edge loop through here. Where's my stairs? Oh, okay. I did do that. All right, that's fine. Let's go delete vertices. There we go. So what's this floor? Okay, that's a decal. Oh. All right, I'm going to have to come back and fix these up because this road isn't meant to be there. Ooh. Okay, that's fine. We can come back to that. So at the moment, yes, this will be our glass, and we can have that streaming through. Thank you, Alberto. From here, how should we do the roof? I am thinking maybe we put another edge loop in here. Let's go maybe some skylights. So if I go edge loop, edge loop, edge loop, edge loop. Let's go these pillars in here. I to do an inset. And obviously because I've already double tapped I can press I and that'll be the whole face. But if I press I again, we've got individual faces. This time round, it'll go down. I, E, ooh, ooh, ah, wada, wada, bing, bang, ooh, ah. So I do like that whole idea of the lights. So let's go P, separate by selection. Now I can grab this and this, Control J, because they're both going to be glass. What I would like to do is select everything, Shift D, Z. I'm just going to bring that up, P, separate by selection. And we're going to kind of make some kind of like bars. Okay, so I'm just going to, let me just quickly, so something like this. Wah, 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 wah. How's everyone else's Conv19 going? Isn't that wonderful? We're having lots of fun. I know we're not in isolation yet, which is good. But hopefully soon I will be working from home. But I'll be actually working properly working. So we've now selected all that. So this is going to be the size of my bars. I want to delete everything else. So let's go vertices. Ah, you're a jerk, aren't you? Let's go Control Z. Let's go to faces. And then if I do Control I, it'll invert my selection. Delete faces. Let's select everything. I'm going to change it from medium point to individual origins, because now if I press extrude, wow, that's a bit big. So let's go, actually let's go in, since we copied the glass, and I'm just going to press scale. Are they all? Yeah, okay, so select everything, and then we go scale just a smidgen, and then if I go GZ, hold control, there we go. We can see that now we've got bars going across the windows. That's how we did that. What do we got? Love the boxes there. Brian, the green mug strikes again. Green mug. Yes. It's a green cup. Terrible. Christina, welcome. You've been at home a week already. Jeez. But you don't have kids, Dan. I don't think you do. Maybe you do. But I don't think so. So that's cool. I think maybe what we'll do now is let's make, so we've got the sunlight coming through, but I think we need probably some lamps. So let's quickly construct some lamps. So Shift S, cursor to world origin, Control A. Let's create our, we can go with a UV sphere. GZ, I'm going to hold, oops. GZ, hold control. Let's cut this in half now. So I'm going to go that way, delete faces. Let's select this, delete vertices, kind of like so. Select all, and I'm going to go E to extrude, Alt S. Let's go outwards. No, you're not doing that, are you? Okie dokie. Shift S, cursor to selected. I want to go 3D origin, and now if I expand, now we've got this. Lovely jubblies. Let's grab this and the top vertice. E to extrude. Oops. Back to the medium point. Scale. E to extrude. GZ. That can be poking up. I'm losing my mind. And it's only been a week. We haven't been in quarantine. Mr. Markham. But I suffer a lot. Please teach me. I already answered that one. Chris Mitchell, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I'm really enjoying these streams. So definitely Wednesday. Wednesday is set. We will start some animation. I don't have a script yet. I'm working on 3 other stinking projects. But all my clients have cancelled. Oh, geez. Currently rebuilding my business. Complete online delivery. I have no idea how it's going to go. Ugh, that's yuck. Yeah, not keen on that. That does not sound fun at all. Yeah, I try not, well, I haven't done any freelance work, but I'm not keen to do any at all. I just feel that it's not my cup of tea. Let's go O into Z. So I don't know how you do it. Hang on, where's, zoom in. There we go. Okay. There we go. And so now we've got our light bulb and that. Let's just go shade smooth and then go in and something like that. Let's quickly create 2 materials. And this one will be light emission. I can't spell that right, but that's fine. I never have been able to. Let's change that to emission. Color will be white. Let's change that to maybe a 3. tab into edit mode. We need to select a vertex, Control L to select everything that's linked and assign. So now when we move this down, yes, it's a very much an IKEA light at the moment. So let's go scale 0.25. And then we can kind of hang it from these cross beams, I say. Shift D on the Y. I'm good, buddy. How you doing? Greetings. Greetings as well. Oh, that's not going to work. So let's not put it there. Where's my other light? There it is. Whoops. Let's grab that. Let's go G. I'm going to put it in the center of these. Shift D, Y in the center there. And Shift D, Y on the center in there, like so. That's a pretty high light. Maybe if we go, maybe we scale them a little bit bigger. I think we go to individual origins, GZ, and have it hanging a little bit lower. How's that looking? I'm just trying to think back to my factory days. Oh, my goodness, I'm so dehydrated. Going back to my factory days, we always had the big lamps there. Let me just jump into EEVEE. EEVEE's not going to do much. If I go, where am I finding it? If I go into this, oh wait, we got those lights up there. Oops, it's just shading. Okay, so we can see our light bulbs are in there. We've got these lights up the top, so we need to move that down. But I mean, like from the outside view, yeah, oh, that looks nice. So we'll definitely be putting some stuff on here. Maybe we'll throw some pipes. We'll be looking from inside. Oh, spicy. Definitely we'll change this concrete material. I don't like that one. I think we could find something a little bit better. And this has been updated. So yes, it's the it's a green cup. Because I'm clever, you know. That's how smart I am. Now it's a thing. Now I just do a green cup because it's the only real nice cup that I like. Even though I've got two of them here. What? Hang on. We've got a bit of a hole in the wall. We've got two holes in the wall, so we've got to fix them up. But I reckon maybe the next thing we'll do is let's put some piping in just to fill that space up there. We will create some kind of the fluorescent tubes that will sit under here. And we'll give them a different color tinge. I don't want white. I want something maybe like a yellow. So it differentiates between the workshop and kind of like the living area, I guess. We've got our fridge. We need to make some chairs. I think that table is way too high. Let's just go GZ. Move it down a smidgen. Yeah. That looks nice. But it looks good. I'm fairly happy with that. So let's come back into this. I'm going to change this view back into solid, into wire. And then we can see everything around. We've got our skylights sitting on there. And underneath we should be able to see our frames. There's our frames. Okay, Shift S, cursor toward origin. Let's start creating some pipes. I should probably just use Tube Buddy. It's not Tube Buddy. Tube Tool. But I don't have it installed, so I'm just going to quickly do this manually and use the wonderful spin tool, which I'm not a fan of in the slightest. Okay, let's bring that up here, scale that in. So something like this. Nice big fat pipe to start off with. Press O for proportional editing. Where are you, buddy? Scale on the Y-axis. And that's going to go through. Shift D, Z. Let's go scale. Excuse me. Bring it maybe just underneath like so. Let's come into this section. Put our 3D cursor there. Come up here into the spin tool. Hold Control to snap that to 90 degrees. And kind of like, almost like a down pipe, but technically not. But we're trying to break up this wall here. And so we'll just create a few more pipes in there, probably some little ones. Might be easy just go with the bevel tool, Bezier curve thing. But sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. It's fine. Ooh, actually, let's go like that. GY. Let's put our cursor about here-ish. Hold control. Is that holding control? Dan, while you're there, how did the showing of the extras go? Yeah, cool. That's now breaking up that whole surface in there. We might have to put on some clips or something to hold it in place. Let's go GY. These can be, this could be like Tesla wall mounts, I guess. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that car. Can I select the car? I know I've got it speed bike here. Let's go right click, selected objects. I'm going to delete that. And then I'm going to just delete that collection. What have I got open? Gee, nothing. Weird. From here, Shift S. Whoops. Shift S, cursor to selected. Let me just jump back into the car and go File, Open Recent. Race car, don't save. And I'm just going to grab these parts here. And this, and it will in there. Cool bananas. Let's go Control G to make a group collection. It'll be race car A. Control S. It's under assets. So let's now go File, Link, Race car collections. Race car A. And kind of let's just put that. Let's just put that in place, just so we can kind of see the scale and what it's going to look like. So now we can see that we've got to move these pieces over a bit. G to the X. GX. Oops, I don't have clipping turned on. Let's come over here and check the clipping. Oh, check the clipping. Whoops, where are you, car? GX, GY. There we go. It was postponed. Oh, that sucks. It's happening April 3rd, but yep, so that's not going to happen. Oh, that sucks, buddy. Sorry to hear that. So there we go. So that's what the car's going to look like. Ish, kinda. Obviously, we're working that, and like I said, we're doing that over on the Twitch channel. That's kind of, you know, just a muck around thing where we muck around. But that's looking good. Oh, that's looking so good. Okay, back to the walls. Let's maybe put a pipe. Do I want to put a pipe that goes there? I think we should be putting something probably along here. I do like this box that we kind of added in as a late addition on the last stream. Fluorescent tubes. Shift S, cursor to world origin, Control A. Let's add in a cube. GZ, I'm just going to move that up just so I can see. Scale 0.25. Scale 0.25. Scale on the Y. Let's make this 2. So it's a 2 meter. Let's go a little bit bigger. Scale 1.5 on the X. Scale Z 0.5. So we've kind of got this box thing happening now. Actually, we could probably scale that a little bit more. Let's go now, add in a UV cylinder. Individual cursor, thingy-majigs. I don't want that anymore. Let's go G, Z, rotate X 90 degrees, rotate Z 90 degrees. Hello, buddy, welcome. Can you link short film that you made? I sure can somewhere. Let's go the YouTube. You know, YouTube Studio. I just saw a thumbnail for the live stream. Doesn't look like I'm happy. Let's jump over onto this and the terraformer. Let me just quickly go. Oh, go away. Yeah, skedaddle. Copy. There we go. I'll just throw that in for you there. What was I doing? Oh, yes. Scale. Okay, let's bring that up. GZ. So this will be our lights. Okay. GZ. And I'm not going to make a case for them. Let's go edge loop, V to rip, V to rip. Let's select these both. Control L, delete vertices. Over to here, mirror modifier. There we go. So I can only have to work on the one side. Let's go E to extrude. And so something like that. And then we will come to the top. And I can't go into solid mode. Oh, geez, that's annoying. Control L, hide. Let's grab these faces in here. E to extrude on the Z. Scale Z0. Delete faces. Next week on Saturday, I forgot about this, I will be on a live stream on another YouTube channel, or what's it called, Optimistic Sci-Fi. I will put a community post a little bit later on that one, so if you want to jump over and check that out, you can. That'll be 6 p.m. So it's now it's 10:30, so minus 4.5 hours, and on Saturday. Here we go. Okay, is that too big? I reckon that's too big still. I think these lights are probably too big. So let's scale Shift X so it doesn't go on the X-axis. So something like that maybe. Actually, let's grab both and come up here into individual origins. Scale Shift X. There we go. And then we can grab everything, GZ, push it up a little bit like so. Now let's check this out, see what it looks like. Over on this side, rotate Z, bring that down, come on, GZ, and let's just line that up with the roof. The roof is indented ever so slightly. Let's come into here, I want to select that and that. Let's add in our two materials, and this material here will be light emission, as we are saying. Shift D on the Y, Shift D on the Y, and these lights here, we will push them up a bit. GZ. Oh, nice. Yeah, Musad is pretty good. I haven't met him yet, so it's going to be really, really fun. I'm looking forward to that. Dang, it's about dawn. Oof. Are you in Australia? Sure am, buddy. It's currently 10:30 p.m. and tomorrow's a working day. Okay, so now let's jump into EEVEE. Oh, whoops, up here. And we can see now that those lights are illuminating up there. So that's not too bad. It's coming along quite nicely. I think that table is a bit too low, but we can fix that later. And you can just kind of see, oh, this scene is coming together. I'm excited. Let's maybe put something in here. So I'm going to jump back into that Greeble pack and see what else we can find. What looks nice? What looks nice? Oh, an air conditioner. Oh, an air conditioner. Heck yeah. Let's grab an air conditioner. Let's grab this. I'm going to grab these pieces. Control J to join. And let's rename this. This is going to be SM_aircon. Save. Minimize. Let's come back into this project. File. Append, because I want to bring that data across. You're going to make me find it again. That's fine. D, assets, Greebles, Andrew, spaceship kit full, objects, SM aircon, append. And where is our air conditioner? There it is. So let's select that object, set origin to geometry. Alt G to reset the location. Rotate X 90 degrees. Oops, come on, buddy. Get up here. Rotate Z 90. Rotate X 90. Rotate 180. There we go. I think, though, that this should probably go up against this wall. Rotate 9 degrees. So something like this to where they're eating. I think that's a nice addition there. Let's put stuff on walls. Scotty J. Nice film. How many hours did it take you to make? In total, it took me about 20 hours from start to finish. Rendering was 140. 120, 140. 120. I can't even remember now. It's a long time. Next time, there's a breakdown video that I did on all the stuff I should have done. Like for instance, going with EEVEE. That was pretty silly of me not to do that. I really should have put the effort in and just learned some of the small tips and tricks with EEVEE. And I mean, that would have saved me a lot of time and frustration. Because there's definitely scenes that I would have really wished I re-rendered because they were terrible. I don't remember you. I'm pretty sure I do. You sound familiar. I reckon use box cutout on. I find hard ops and box cutout, like I've got hard ops here, it is just like a beast of its own. And unfortunately, I haven't played with it enough to get those muscle memory on how to do everything. So at the moment, you know, because we're just trying to get this project done, I'm just trying to get as much content out and so on and so forth. I'm just kind of doing these things manually. Obviously, you can see that I'm bringing in assets from other Greeble kits. Come on. You can do it. Come on, Blender. Just out of curiosity, how hot is my machine running at the moment? It won't say there. It should say over here. Because I think I need to move my computer. So if you just jump onto this thing. Hang on. No, this might be the wrong one. Oh, no, here it is. So at the moment, computer's at 61. Oh my goodness, it's so hot. Alright. So yeah, I need to give my computer a little bit more ventilation, I think. So let's now just try and grab another part that we can throw in there. Ooh, that's a nice part there. Oh, I do like that part, actually. Is there anything else? Maybe, actually, this part here looks nice. Is that all together? Yep. So we'll go SM underscore part 1. I don't even know what to rename that. Let's go file, append, part 1. Down to the bottom. Oh gosh, can I? Yep. Come on, get down. QPRS. Oh, there we go. And we once again select our object, set origin to 3D cursor. I've minimized that. Let's bring that over here. Oops, set origin to geometry, rotate 180. And we will bring that down. Rotate Z 90 degrees. Nope, let's rotate that 180 degrees. And I'm going to have that sitting here-ish, up against the wall. That looks nice. Bring that back. And I'm going to... Ooh, no, actually that's not going to work because that light is right there. Where am I going to put it? Ah, dang it. Dang it. Okay. I think primarily I'm not going to see that side of the workshop, so let's just rotate that rotate 90. And I say we kind of plop it here. What is it? I don't know. Just seems like a good thing that should be there. Yeah, cool bananas. What do we got? Say hi to Aaron and Ben. Hey Dan, how you going? Where'd you get this kit from? So this is Andrew Hodgkinson, who used to be a senior artist for ILM, and he created his own Greeble kit. So he's worked on like Terminator, Star Wars, and all that. I'm like, oh, you jerk. That'd be amazing. But anyway, so that's where I've got his kit from. Okay. So that's coming along nicely. I do like that. I think we need... Maybe we'll create some parts. Let's make an air compressor. And what this air compressor will do, we'll put hoses around the ground. You know, OH&S, stuff that. Yes. Let's create a new cube. GZ, hold control and bring that up. All right, so we're making an air compressor. Let's scale on the X. Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's go icosphere. GZ scale 0.25. Rotate 90. I think we're going to make this bigger. But I'll come in here. I'm going to select this edge. V to rip. Control L, GX. I'm just going to move that over. E to extrude. Hold control, bring that back. Select everything. Alt M. Merge by distance. And now this is one piece. And we've got kind of like a cylinder. So something like that. A big get stuff cylinder. Now most compressors just have kind of like the little box on top. I think maybe what we'll do then is let's go something like that. Put an edge loop in here. I'm going to delete this face. Let's select this and E to extrude. Oh, I hate you. Delete, delete. We can put an edge loop through here. And then that way I can grab this and kind of, actually, we'll go side on. Select all this. Boy. Scale Z0. Whoops. There we go. Scale Z. Whoops. No. Medium point. Scale Z0. There we go. Alt M by distance. Two vertices. Beautiful. Let's select this. Face. Face. Alright, so now we've kind of got this thing where the cylinder can sit in. Control B to do a bevel. Oops, did I stuff that up? Sure did. So something like that. Control L. Put that in like so, and that will probably be overlapping, which is fine. Scale Shift X. Ugh, that did not work. Let's go like that. Okay, come on. GZ, and I'll scale that just a smidgen more. Something like that. Let's grab, come on, numpad. There we go. Let's grab, oops, all these. G on the X, Control L, GX. And so now we've kind of got this cylinder sitting in here. I think what we might do is make that cylinder a little, like stand out a little bit more. So I'm going to grab this section, G on the X. And so it's going to have something like that. From here, let's just put on a bevel modifier. And we'll change that to angle. Bevel modifier. Why aren't you working? I think it's because I've got too many engons, which is annoying. All right, we'll fix that up later. Up, there it goes. What was that name? Do you have a link for it? I would love to get my hands on it. If you buy it, please let him know where you got it from. Let me just go into Gumroad. Products. Nope. Hang on. I'm in the wrong one. Switch to buying. These are all my Gumroad stuff that I've purchased. A lot. Here we go. This chap. There we go. So you can see he's got a fairly decent library happening at the moment. Okay, all right, Dan. Not which sure Scotty you are, but all right thing. I'm the one from CIT in 09. When did I move to Canberra? I moved to Canberra in 08. Got stuffed up. Maybe we've come across? I don't know. I've done a few acting projects. Who knows? What? Yes. Okay. So let's work this off. Maybe what we'll do now is I'm just going to Shift D, Z, rotate X on the Y on the 90 degrees. Let's scale that in. And then go like that. Scale. E to extrude on the Z. And let's create a face. I'm going to do I to do an inset. E to extrude. And let's go I and a little bit smaller. We have met. Excellent. Did we meet in a film shoot? I don't know. Maybe. Let's go bring up into items. I hate this tool so much. It used to be so much better. Hold Control. Let's extrude. And then like so. Hold Control. Oops. Snap. E down. So we've kind of got this pipe. Whoops. Let's go E to extrude, scale, and down. So now we've got this kind of cool pipe coming out. Probably make some sort of board. Actually, what we'll do is let's put an edge loop through here. Control B. Something like that. Blender just had a hissy fit, but that's fine. That's Blender. Let's go like so. I'm going to grab these sections. I to do an inset. Let's go E. Scale on the Y to 0. Delete faces. Let's now select everything. Alt M, merge by that fixed a lot of problems. I had duplicate vertices stuff where more than likely at Christians. I never did anything with Mr. Doran. I don't think I've actually ever spoken with him. I did a lot of stuff with McNamara. It's not David McNamara. Is it David McNamara? I don't know. I was helping a few CIT students back in the day with their short films. Are you going to work for me or not? Select. Oops, let's go into edge mode. Oh, dang it. And so what I'm going to do at the moment is just going to kind of bevel this area around. Nope. Fine. Manually. Up here. Come on. Oh, get stuffed. Can you stop being a jerk? No. Sometimes you have to fight with Blender. If you're not fighting with it, are you blendering? Yeah, sweet. Okay, so maybe that's where we've run into. Oops. Dun. And last one in here. Nope. There. And now if I do Control B, radius. And now we've destroyed everything. Oh, dang it, I want that bevel. Control B. Maybe just something like that. Yeah, cool bananas. Yeah, buddy. Jump on the Twitch. I'll be on tomorrow on Twitch. Okay. I think what I might do is I think I made that edge a little bit too squishy. So let's grab, whoops. Let's grab these vertices, G on the X, kind of bring that in a little bit. And then we'll grab this section in here. G to the X. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And so it's kind of just breaking it up, that repetitivity. Oh, you muppet. You idiot. Let me just quickly fix this up. Alt-M last. Alt-M last. And then we will kind of just bring that in. Let's just eyeball it, scale on the X. Shift. Cool. All right, from here, let's create, I think maybe what it needs is we'll duplicate these faces, scale. I'm going to bring that up like so. Maybe we'll actually just delete this face. E to extrude, so something like that. Oh my goodness, that scares the crud out of me every time. Far out. Thank you for the follow. I'm going to render this in EEVEE. As much as I'd love to do it in Cycles, because Cycles looks amazing, it's going to take too long, I reckon. And I'm going to try and go off what I learned last time. If I had more power, then yes, I probably would do it on Cycles, because Cycles does look amazing. But yeah, we don't have enough time. Okay, so we grab it like that. And before you mention like sheep at render or something, for files for Terraformer, some of them were actually 0.5 gig big. And that was just because I brought everything in, like the ships, the animations, all the characters, all the textures. That's, yeah, that's not going to work for sheep at renderer. Using cloud, I mean, I could, but then that's going to start, you know, costing stuff, and then it's kind of going cost against benefit when it'll be just as easier just to press, you know, F12 and render on EEVEE and let it go. All right, so we just kind of spruiking up this air compressor. Let's maybe create some jets. But yeah, I'm definitely all about, you know, time versus cost, I guess. Time versus money. Like, I have been investing quite a bit in add-ons and so on and so forth. For instance, the character creator. I've had a few comments saying that, you know, should just learn it, learn character creating, character modeling and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, I don't have time to learn something that's I'm not doing professionally. You know, I'm doing this all, most of it for fun. Would I like to do it professionally? I don't know. It would be cool. Working in kind of like a bigger team kind of worries me a little bit, because I don't know how it works. At the moment, I'm doing some game development. And so far that's working well, but that's because we've got very defined roles. You know, I'm the 3D artist, I'm creating assets, blah, 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 whilst the other chap is the programmer. He does all the programming, all the code. If I could, I would not use Unity. I hate Unity. I hate the interface. I hate the buttons. I hate the way it moves. I hate the way it looks. I am very much Unreal Engine all the way. Okay, I might leave it at that. Let's kind of, what I might do is just make a little, maybe a panel here. So let's go Shift D on the Y scale. Why are you being a jerk and going so slow? Scale on the Y, GX. Something's going on. Unreal Engine game development software. Since I'm not a coder, I can't code. I've tried to learn like JavaScript, C++, all that kind of stuff several times, but each time I just failed. But with Unreal Engine, I've now already created 5-6 games. I've created a few for work. I've created a few for personal. I think I've made 3 personal games at the moment. They haven't really amounted to anything, but it's just more, you know, testing the skills. If you can give me the Mantaflow settings, my settings are all bad. I can't give you Mantaflow settings because I don't have any Mantaflow settings. I haven't done much smoke stuff. I've tried, but I haven't been able to get stuff looking well as well. 2 materials, and we will make this blue emission. Yeah, cool. Let's do that. And a sign. Thank you. Oh my goodness. It is amazing. Just the stuff that you can quickly just smash out. If I want to make a VR game, blam, VR. Using blueprints all the way. Absolutely. I think what Unreal Engine have done with their blueprints, anyone can make a game. It is pretty much exactly like reading a book. Shift N to flip those normals. Okay, so I fixed up the problem. There was a little problem there, but that's fine now. That looks good. Let me just jump into EEVEE and just make sure those lights are on. What am I doing up here? And then we've got those little lights. All right, let's just quickly throw some textures on here. This will be our blue texture. So let's go into, actually, let's jump over into KitOps, plastic. I want this to be a matte. No, I want a grungy one. Grungy. Actually, no, let's go over PBR combo. Let's do a, this is an old version. I've got the new version, and I'm really looking forward to using it. But it doesn't have the textures I'm after at the moment, so I am going to have to jump back into KitOps. Matte. Do we have grungy? I'm after some sort of grunge. Other. Grimy. Beautiful. That's what I want. Let's throw that in there. Hold Control and assign. That's one bad thing about KitOps is it'll remove all your other stuff, all your other materials. So let's throw that on. We said, really? Okay, go there. Actually, no. Do I have not any other? Muppet. And then from here, let's go into another material, extreme PBR combo. Not a marble. No. Metal. I don't want a shiny. I want dull, something a bit worn. So probably maybe this one here. And we'll add to that. So this section here. And these pieces. Control L. These can be that metal. Nice. I got plenty of tutorials on blueprints. I kind of stopped doing them because they weren't very popular. So I was like, I'll stick to what people watch. Okay, rotate Z. Oops, let's go like that. So yeah, that's why I kind of stopped doing those Unreal Engine tutorials. Because once again, I can't stand 30-minute tutorials just on how to do one little thing. So that's why kind of my tutorials are all very short, sharp. But then obviously you got CG Matter that came in and made them even shorter. Anyway. So, oh, sorry, no, Ian Herbert did it first, and then CG Matter came in. Because I was watching kind of like Andrew's tutorials are good, but they're long. I can't be stuffed watching a 30-40 minute video, especially when I'm kind of like just after that one little bit. So for instance, kind of the leaf texture. I just want to know, how do I do that alpha thing? But I mean, if I need to watch that tutorial, that's a 30-minute tutorial on how to do the blossom leaves. I'm just trying to work out where to put this table. Maybe back here. So yeah, that's why I've tried to do it a little bit differently. Has it paid off? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it has. I think my user base has just come just from the sheer volume of videos. In the past year, it's been, you know, almost 250, 300 videos. Let's not mention the donut. And that's a 6-part video. I think, what, 2 hours or something to make a donut? And then actually somebody was whinging to me the other day saying that all I said was do it like this, like this, like this, like this, and that was the end of the tutorial. But he wanted me to explain every single little thing. I'm like, no, I don't have time. It's more, you know, if you want to know something, this is how you do it. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, get out of here. So yeah, that's pretty much the premise of why I've done my videos like that. So I'm just gonna, whoops, grab this face in there, Shift S, cursor to selected, and then I can come in and create a curve. I want a NURBS curve. And then we can go like this. Shift S, whoops. Shift S, there we go. Cursor to, no, selection to cursor. Shift S, cursor to selection to cursor. And then we go G, Y, X, E to extrude again. And now that we have that, we can kind of start building this cable. All right, where are we? Here we are. Ah, dang it. So let's go G to the X. And then from here, we can start building. Shift S, cursor to selected, G, Y, X, bring it to there-ish. All right, here we go. And the reason why, where's my car? There it is. Oops, that's no good. The reason why I'm using circle is because the lines will be a lot kind of cleaner, I guess. Sorry, the curves will be a lot cleaner. Thank you. Welcome. So we come down like that. I think probably here it needs to come back. Oh, Jace, what are you doing? Control Z. Okay, W, subdivide. Oh my goodness, G. There we go, G, Z. Go on, buddy, get down. Scale Z, 0. I'm just trying to get this right. Let's come over into the curves. Let's go geometry. Depth? Yeah, buddy. Depth. So something like that. And then we got this kind of pipage happening all the way around. And then we can kind of put a nozzle on the end of it a little bit later. There we go. 1 cup empty. Cup 2. Oh my goodness. So parched. So that's nice. I like that cable. It's kind of really broken that up. Let's come back into here. I just want to check. How's this looking now? Solid. It'd be solid. Let's grab this. Alt G, Alt R. Rotate X 90 degrees. Rotate Z 180. That didn't work. Rotate X 90. Enter. Rotate Z 180. Beautiful. And I just want to kind of, let's just get some screenshots. Just to see how we're coming along. F12. All right. Is this the first part? Is it a cartoon style? No. So this is, what on earth? this is part 2 of this bit. So at the moment we're just kind of building up the map. I mean, up the main scene. So that concrete, that's got to go. Oh, definitely we're going to start filling in these areas. I think we might make some posters. That was a good addition there. We need to work on that piece. What's going on? What's all this rubbish up here? Jeez, Blender, you're killing me. Let's kind of bring it up from maybe this angle. Rotate Z. Let's check out what these panels over here look like. Yeah, that looks cool. These guys are flying. Definitely we need to put some more things here, some struts. I think we'll be making a roller door. We did talk about that on the last stream. We need to work on this section here. Do we need this though? Hold that. Oops. Do we actually need it? Because I think that kind of, it opens up the whole workshop. When we make this car, I'll make sure I can rig everything. Definitely, I am hide. So this is for those of you who are late arrivers. This is what the car's being blocked out to look like. So, and then we can see the engine in the back. When I was making this, I was pretty chuffed. That car was coming along quite nice. Whoops, those lights. You're in a bad spot. Let's just go back a little bit. So something like that. Oh my goodness, this is looking so good. Oh, hang on. These the wheels are in the wrong spot. Let's bring them about there. Yeah. That car's looking pretty good. I'm fairly happy with that. And obviously painting it will be fun. And oof. Okay, let's close that. So with that car, I'm actually modeling that over on Twitch. Whenever I feel like, I'll just jump on Twitch and do some modeling. I've got several projects at the moment. Game development, this year, Ton and his team gave us good news to Blender users. What good news? You're a genius. You're a genius. That is brilliant. Oh my goodness. What an idea. What an ideas, man. So jealous. Far out. That is just brilliant. Gosh dang it. That annoys me sometimes. I don't think of things like that. Okay, whoops, let's get rid of that then. I'm just going to move that to the right, scale, Shift D. Let's just kind of put that in around the place. Okay, what floor is this? So that's that. Okay, now I've got to work it out. Select this floor and this floor. I'm going to go Shift H. Yeah. So Shift H is hide all. Invert the selection and hide everything else. Okay, so I need to select this here. I think what I might do is let's go Control like so. I'm trying to think, where's the floor? So this is the floor. So technically I can get rid of all this. Delete vertices. Okay, because that's just wall now. Oh, I've got duplicate faces down here. Delete vertices. There we go. Okay, so this is our walls. This is our floor now. Let's go Alt H. Alt H. And then we can select this, numpad 7. Thank you very much. Welcome. Let's throw this thing into the center. Put something like that, and we'll go probably about here-ish. Let's select that, Control B to do a bevel. About there. There we go. E to extrude. Down. Oh my goodness. That is ingenious. Especially cloth brush. Do you know which numpad button what works? Numpad 7 is top view, 1 is front view, 3 is side view, 5 is orthographic or perspective, 4 and 6 rotate a little bit, 7 and 2 rotate that way. And 9 rotates 180 degrees. Oh my goodness, that is sick. Anyway. So there we go. All right, let's just move this cable out of the way. GY, something like that. There we go. Yes, mechanics pit. Brilliant. That is ingenious. And then what I need to do is make it so he can get in and out. So probably this section here. I'll make a staircase later. So actually, I'll make a ladder. Let's make a ladder. Shift S, world origin. Let's go into cylinder. GZ. Tab scale. Rotate Y 90 degrees. I think we can scale that even more. Scale on the X. So something like that. Let's go Control R, V to rip. Select this one, Control L, delete vertices. Mirror modifier. Let's grab this section in here and we'll rotate along the Z axis. Hold Control. There we go. E to extrude. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Let's go. Oops. Rotate 90 minus G. Probably about there. Something like that. Let's come into an array on the Z, -5, -8. Bam, bam, bam. Don't need that last one. No, that's not too bad. That seems pretty cool. I'm just trying to think. I could probably use that in some of the story. So in the mechanic, I do like that. Thank you, Alberto. I do like the idea of the mechanics pit. Oh my goodness, that's opened up so many possibilities. Kind of like the opening shot is, so the kind of like person walks in, mechanic walks in, the guy's already sitting up here, and then it starts off, the person climbs out. Oh, hi, Mark. If you guys know that reference. There we go. Oh, that's such... Actually, I probably don't need... like maybe something like that. And let's get rid of that last one. Beautiful. No. That button separates objects for better visibility. Oh, yeah, that one. Oh, there you go. Cool beans. The same as Alt-H, but it zooms in as well. Alt-H. No, that's done something else. Huh. Okay, there we go. Weird. I don't know how I feel about that one. Okay, so from here, what else we got? Let's grab this edge here. G to the X. And then this is our floor. Lovely. We've got these rubbish bits up here. Let's probably add some decoration, I guess. Kind of like I want some struts or something happening here. Definitely could probably put some more up in this top section. How long have we been going for? I can't see. No. I don't know. I don't know how long we've been going for. Doesn't seem like that long. Whatevs. It is coming along nicely though. Okay, what else are we going to do? So we won't put anything in here. Definitely the roller door. I do like that idea. Dot button zooms in. Correct. No, that one. Really? Oh my goodness. Full stop does that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. So if you do full stop, you can change all that. Oh my goodness. That is so good. Oh, that's so good to know. I learned something today. All right, let's work on this piece of machinery. Alt G, Alt R. Let's grab that. There we go. I'll use your key then. Okay, you've received 100 messages today. Okay, thanks. So this was going to be kind of like our diagnostics machine. I don't like that window at all. So let's go delete that. Shift D. Yeah, that was Shift D. Scale. Oh my goodness. Scale on the X. E to extrude. Kind of maybe you'll scale like that. Where do I want? Actually, I do like the idea of having this on a swivel. And so this is kind of like a big diagnostics table. And then we could maybe put a motion graphic in there. Whoops, let's go delete vertices. Maybe we'll put a motion graphic in there. I do like that idea. So if I go I to do an inset, delete face, Control L. Actually, nope. Let's do that again. V to rip. You're a jerk. V. Nice. Now let's move this out. Something like that. And we will grab these sections in here, and in, whoops, in there. Let's go Control B to do a bevel. So something like that. And then because we've got this single plane in here, yeah, we could probably put an alpha image. Oh, that would look cool. Of just diagnostics of just stuff going up and down. I do like that idea. I'm going with it. Let's grab this section. We need to put some dials and stuff on there. Let's cheat. Let's go check on Mr. Chris Coon, because I know he's got stuff. Chris Coon. B Greebles? Maybe? Chris Coon. Good boy. So for those of you who don't know Chris Coon, that dude's amazing. You should check out his modeling stuff. And this is his old stuff. Like old. I've had this file years. Alright, so not that. You've got buttons. Where do those buttons come from? Alright, this cockpit. You're mine. Cockpit interior 001. Ooh, cooling system. I'm just seeing what else I could steal. Alright. What did I say? Cockpit interior 001. So let's come back into this one. File. Append. Back. B Greebles. That one. Object. Cockpit. Interior 1. Okay. Append. Alright, let's strip this. So what I want to grab is this section. See how he runs. Grab all that, Control L. Go grab the board as well, Control L. There we go. P, separate by selection. Let's grab that. Let's go objects, set origin to geometry. Even though this is kind of like a high-tech solution, we're still going to have manual buttons. Holographic display, manual buttons. Gee, why? There we go. Cool. All right, what else can we pillage from this? Stinking perspective mode. Well, that's actually not a lot to pillage. Oh, what's this bit? That bit there looks nice. Control L. Nice. Let's grab this. C, C, C. Control L. I don't know if it's actually nice. I think it's in a yuck position. Well, let's just grab it. P, separate by selection. I'm going to grab it. G. No, back. Oh. Okay, I've done something there. Let's go object, set origin to geometry. I set. Oh gosh. Something like that. Ah, dang it. Okay, 3. So we will grab this bit here. So let's get rid of this. Control L, delete vertices. This isn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Still, auto smooth. There we go. Let's go like that. Rotate G. Something like that. And so you can see we can just do these kinds of things and just kind of kit bash it all together. Put in 2. Something else. I don't know. We've got to put some other stuff. See, Bailey's new tutorial series shows how to use particle to generate buttons. Oh, really? Oh, that guy's a gun. He's from the Sydney Blender users. And I found out the other day Wayne Dixon is in that group as well. So I was like, oh my goodness. For those of you who don't know Wayne Dixon is, he is an animator and he's worked on a ton of films. And I think he does a lot of courses on CG Cookie as well. Yeah, that guy's amazing. I'm very jealous of his skills. Shift S, cursor to selected. I like his approach when he's teaching stuff. I learnt quite a bit from him. I was saying this on last stream as well. Who I miss, who I really haven't heard from in a long time, but I know he got burnt out really bad, was Jonathan Williamson. I miss that guy. That guy was a gun. He just knew his stuff. And he, like, pretty much all the courses he did is what kind of like gave me the startup in learning this Blender. And so, yeah, I learned quite a bit from Jonathan. I hope to one day meet him. That'd be cool. How possible that would be? Probably not. So, but he's a good bloke. Scale. Who else have I learnt a lot of stuff with? So obviously Chris Kuhn. I learnt quite a bit from him. He recently did a course about hard surface modeling. I went, I would like to say I know quite a bit. But then he released that course and I was like, oh, jeez. just the way he comes at it, and his workflows, and just seeing him do his stuff, it's amazing. Looks like ACT is going through. No. Yeah, I'm semi-expecting that to be the case because of the coronavirus. So we would just deal with it. It was interesting enough that our Prime Minister said, yeah, what he was saying about schools remaining open, and that it's going to be the parents' choice to take your kids to school or not. But my little one, my youngest, who's 4 years old, she absolutely loves school. She's only in kindergarten though. Preschool. So in Adelaide, we call it preschool. In Canberra, they call it. Hang on. In Adelaide, we call it kindy. Here they call it preschool. And they call kindy, which is kind of like the year level before reception. Well, in Adelaide, we call it reception. So, my goodness. You know how long it took me to work that out? More time to make movies. I'm still going to be working, buddy. I can't stop my work. I got to manage a team. I got to make sure that they're all busy doing stuff. So that'll be fun. What's going on here? Where's this box? Control L. I'm trying to find this back face. There it is. Yeah, no, I won't be stopping work. Is that the right? Yeah, there we go. No. Okay. More time to make movies. I stinking wish. Where's A? There's a guy he told me about Short Film Festival on Wednesday, and I went, oh, I gotta do that. But I haven't done it yet. Control panels are addicted to models, especially if you find some good reference photos. Completely agree. I'm going to try and minimize these buttons. I think I might just dump a few solid buttons in here and then call it on that. And we will make a cable coming out of this. I think that's what that needs. So let's quickly just go Shift A. Let's add in a plane, rotate on the X, rotate on the Z, GZ, and I'm just going to go blank, blank. We do Control B. Oops, we select, Control L, select all. Like, actually, no, we can just go. No. Control Z. I made those two. Let's make big buttons. Like so. Control I. Oh, get stuff. Control L, I. And then we've got that. Let's go E to extrude. Control B to do a bit of a bevel. And then we can select the edge. And this is kind of like our panel. And I might grab this section here. Shift D, scale. E to extrude. Come on. There we go. Nice. Look at that. Oh, spicy. Control L. And then let's quickly kind of just plop that in place. And, oh, the other thing we might... Oh, jeez, that's a bit big. I know we'll do one more thing to this thing. And then we'll let it go. Do. Let it go. Let it go. Down. Stinking Frozen. I haven't watched Frozen 2 yet. It's kind of bad. I do want to watch Frozen 2. Last thing, and probably that's looking good. Let's go Shift S. Let's add in a sphere. GZ. Let's add in a cube. GZ. Scale. Oh, dang it. I feel like playing D&D again. Don't ask. There we go. Grab. Control B to do a bevel. And so what this is going to be kind of like a trackball, I guess. Okay, scale that in. Maybe like that. Scale on the G. All right, and we will make that sit about here-ish. Let's reline this up. So it's about there. Cool, shade smooth. And has everything joined in? Everything is joined in. Lovely job, Luz. Who's the animator? Wayne Dixon. Let's do a quick search on him. No, go away. Wayne Dixon. Animator. Wayne Dixon. There we go. Let's jump into him. This guy. He's cool. Oh, wow. It was an underbelly. It was on Home and Away. Oh, as a guy. That's so cool. Oh, he's missing a lot. He was on Big Brother? What? No, he's missing a lot of credits. I don't think that's the right Wayne. But anyway, this chap. No, come on. He's got way more than stuff than that. Anyway, you see him normally modeling their character. I forgot what his name is. So, oh, that's so cool. Anyway, he's a good bloke. Give COD Wars on a Go is free. Yes, I have been playing that. I suck at it, but I still play it. What class do I play? I am a DM. I Dungeon Master, and I am quite mean to my people. I'm already starting to create another world. Now that coronavirus is happening, I'll be playing probably online with a few friends. What is that? Oh. Whoops. I deleted that face there. Sorry. So yeah, I normally just Dungeon Master because I enjoy it. I have played a few games, but what I normally am is a ranger. And I'm normally chaotic evil. So that's a fun game. I enjoy it. Okay, so let's go Alt-H. That button. There we go. And then we can now move that into position. So something like that, maybe. Sitting there. That's massive. Wow, transparent cup. It's green. There it is. I was doing a podcast for a little bit on D&D, but it wasn't really much traction. I think we played for about 2.5 years before it all came to an end, and then we started a secondary campaign. But we just, how life is with D&D. It just kind of, everyone kind of goes their own way, this, that, and other. So, and I think I got a bit of the DM burnout, like you do with pretty much everything. So, all right, I should probably fix this up. E to extrude. I'm just going to do that cheat very quickly. What is this? Oh, that's the cockpit. Is there anything else we need from here? I don't think so. Let's just delete that. What was it? 11:30. What the heck? All right, let's do quickly. Jump into here. Let that build. I just like being a ranger. So that's looking quite nice. These boxes, I look forward to texturing these boxes. So Wednesday, I'm going to try and start animating. Actually, hopefully get the storyline working. But it's now that we've got this set is good. jump on Twitch. And in between stuff, I will probably be working on this because I don't really want to be working on this scene off. Ugh, what the heck? That needs to be fixed. Where? Let me just go Control L. Materials. You are meant to be that. This piece here needs to be something completely different. Let's just quickly update that. Probably to an aluminium. Let's go Add New. Assign. Let's select everything. Smart UV Project. There we go. That's a little bit better. We'll select this as well. That can be that kind of metal box. These here. Control L. Grab that. Control L. That's the black material. And this box here can be white. There we go. That's looking a bit better. I think the texture size is a little bit too big, so we need to probably jump into here, UV editing. I'm going to select everything, scale by 2, by 2. And what else we'll do? Actually, sorry, we should go first. Go UVPackmaster. Let's pack that to make it nice and compact. Scale by 2. And then we can come back into modeling, and we can see that already looks a little bit better. Probably could be a bit more. Scale 2. What the heck? Because these materials don't go off that. Oh no, they do go off the UV. What? Why? What is happening? 2, 2, 2, 2. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. 5, 5, 5. Yep, there we go. Okay, repeating texture. So let's go 2.5, 2.5 by 2.5. Maybe that's just the wrong material. Maybe it needs to be like this grungy type material. So maybe if I come down into materials, change it to CW Grime. I really like this material. Let's copy that material and we'll change it to maybe kind of like a gray color. Or even a black color. Yeah, that looks nice. Oh, this concrete. We got to change this concrete. I'm going to do... Smart UV Project. That's because of this thing. What am I doing? UV editing. Oh my goodness. Come on. Scale on the Y. Okay, so something like that. However, I think we need a different material. Some sort of ground paving. Yeah, it's got to be some sort of concrete. That's a little bit better. Seems a bit bright though, so let's come into here, see if we can work out how to turn that down. Base color is here. Hue and saturation, so I think it's... Nope. Actually, 0.8 to make it a little bit wider. Ooh, 0.2, 0.5, nope. I do like the darker color there, that looks nice. And if we do an F12, yeah, that's still, I think that UV, select that, scale by 2, 1.5, there we go. And even though now we've got that kind of like a really repeatable texture, if we're looking at it, like we can really see that's repeating. We don't really have to worry about it because of the fact that we will be throwing a whole bunch of these grunge materials. So you can see that it's making it a little bit lighter here and there. That it's almost like it's worn out. Probably we need to work on this texture here, because I don't think that really works out well, but we'll probably get this texture and, you know, lace it up here against the walls, just so it's a bit more yucky. So if I go Shift D, rotate X, Y 90 minus rotate Z 180, and then if we kind of just come up here, let's scale that. We can plop it, you know, about here-ish. G on the X. Something like that. And you can see that's now broken up that whole wall. Look at that. That actually worked out really well. So I mean, just a simple, you know, decal, throwing it on like that, is just changed the whole feeling of the room. Now automatically it's already more run down, so on and so forth. So yeah, cool bananas. All right, it's 20 to 12. We might call it a night now. So first things first, we're going to continue on with this on Wednesday. Hopefully we're going to start some animation. If I'm clean shaven on Wednesday, that means we might do some facial motion capture. The other thing we might be doing as well is going into Character Creator and trying to create other YouTube people. And the reason for that is I'm going to try and approach other YouTubers to do some voiceover in the hope that it helps my channel grow, if you know what I mean. So I will try and get this film onto IMDb. So I'm going to actually put, you know, quite a bit of effort into it. And so I'll reach out to a few quite larger YouTubers here in Australia. If there's, you know, if you guys know of anyone that might be interested, let me know. What else? Whoops. So that's Character Creator, facial motion capture. Hopefully I've got the script written. But yes, I'll be plopping along working on this project and the game project. So if I open up Blender, and do I have this one? So I open up Unity as well. And I'll show you. So let's just open up that one. So these are some of the game assets I've been working on. So some very low poly stuff. I want to go back and fix some of these, but I'm just waiting for Unity to open and I can show you what else I've been working on. So I'll be doing that on Twitch because I don't want to fill up the channel too much. There's already Mondays is normally a Reallusion tutorial. Tuesday is Blender add-ons. Wednesday is a live stream. Thursdays is a normal tutorial, and Friday I think might be like a highlights reel of what I've done through the week, and then Sunday, such as today, is another live stream. So that's, you know, 6 videos a week. Oh my goodness. I do have a secondary channel which is called Markham 3D Gaming, but I'll rename that soon to something else. And that's, if you don't want to watch on Twitter, I'll be putting those videos up there. The making of this car. The making of this car is already up. Hey, look, I'm live. Markham 3D Gaming. There it is. And so it's up here. So if you want to go watch that, pretty much from start to finish of where I've gotten up to, go nuts. I just uploaded that video. This channel will kind of be those videos where, yeah. Oh, it's not right. Please download this shader. Which shader? Do the far side wall too. Definitely. I'll be putting all that in there as well. The edge of the texture match. The edge of texture mapping solved. Not sure what we're talking about there. For the voiceover. Will this live be saved? Yes, it will be. It will be available afterwards. And and that'll be on this channel. So my Twitch ones will be on that one, and then these ones will stay on the Markham 3D channel. Come on, Unity. I hate Unity. Unity sucks. It is the worst. Oop. Are we opening? All right. Oop. Come on, Unity. Anyway, what else? I'm just trying to think. So at the moment, I've got this project. I've got the game that I'm working on. I'm writing a radio play at the moment as well. That's 3. The 4th thing is making a short film for rocket jump competition. So this is kind of some of the assets I've been working on. Kind of plopping along with it. I got to put a little bit more effort into it. This character here is the one that I created, and these ones just kind of like we just use for dumminess. We've got to change this map in here, but we're going to try and make these maps all load dynamically. Yes, dynamically. So pretty much every time you load up the map, obviously it'll be different every time. So that's Unity. Unity sucks. It is the worst. I hate it. It just doesn't make any sense. So that's that. I'll probably be doing some of that on Twitch. Oh my goodness. Dun. And a short film. I'm going to try and make a short film this week. I don't think I'm going to have time, but I'll still have a crack at it. I still got to make tutorials, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. So, thank you very much for coming. Until next time, I will see you guys then. Please make sure you like and subscribe. See if you can share the channel around. I want to grow a little bit more. I want to be able to take a day off a month at least at the moment. Still not enough. But anyway. Sorry. Yeah, that's about it. Cool. If you have any suggestions or anything, please feel free to leave a comment. Thank you very much for sticking around, guys, and I'll talk to you guys later.